Welcome, everyone, to the original Conference Championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Finds his target, and it's complete.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he scores. Touchdown, Memphis. We're going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. That's a huge gain. 4 set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now another deep ball here. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of had a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Fighting off the tackler. And an explosive play. Stop finally made it cross midfield at the 44. The offense going with the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous a way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air. And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going or have it settle for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. We're going to throw the football. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they've got him. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop and get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? Going for a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
that's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Let's go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Memphis getting set for the first and 10 now.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at
The completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PHC is good. They still trail them. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about about the offense being aggressive. They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Checks this down to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
The defensive coordinator this week all the way telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He's on the run, launches deep. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They can't slow him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Rebels. A fumble return.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Convert PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball under the 36. The first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Memphis.
Give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, can you really allow this defense to dictate things? And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw him.
He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset. This one could cost them.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can.
And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The ball is picked off. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fighting off the defender.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Makes a quick catch. He's got some room. Can he get there? They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the Herons team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Give it to the big fullback here. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.